Recording now?
Now you're recording. All right, it is December 6th, right? 8th, I'm sorry, Saturday, December 8th. We are going to do a hive inspection looking for our queen today. But we're also going to do what we should have done after harvesting. We're removing the super. We'll take all the honey that is in the super and put it down into brood 2.
If it exists.
If there's anything in brood 2. Morning, girls. Should go right under the excluder. Yeah, let's take over the excluder up.
Alrighty.
I've just had this apart, so it should be easier to take apart a second time. Yes, where are we going with it? The box?
Right there.
You taking the excluder too, right?
I think so.
You got the whole thing?
Nope.
Nope.
Come
All
on.
right.
That's all right.
Good morning, girls.
I'll set this over here.
Lemongrass. Makes me hungry.
There's not a lot going on in this brood chamber. Can I have my knife again? I'll do this side.
Wait,
We're going to, what's in the honey box?
Oh, okay. I got you. We're going to move it first before we take the exam in the bottom?
I think you can because there's not many bees in there, but I want to rearrange. So
I understand.
if you want to look for the queen, why don't you put brood 2 next to me and I'll change out these frames.
Well, we're not going to take that until we make sure the queen's not up here.
Oh, that's true. I don't think she is though, Brady. That's
She
what I'm saying.
probably not, but we
There's
wanna
not
make
a
sure.
lot of activity up here at all.
We're losing this. This here.
See, we have empty frames in here. I don't think they've done anything to them. We need to be in brood 2.
Well,
Or brood 1, I mean.
I understand that, but we got to check this stuff. Because the stuff is coming out of here and going, or the stuff that's in there.
Is going
Most
in
of it's
this
gonna go
box.
down there,
Correct.
We're gonna fix this thing.
You're breaking like the wax apart. Is that why it's so difficult?
The drones, there's the males that are in here, when they go out to forage, they forage for sap from trees.
Yes.
And they sap everything, making it waterproof.
Sealant.
It's a sealant. It's also a wonderful antimicrobial.
Nothing on it, is it?
No. There's a little bit on the bottom, look.
Yeah, I know. It's not worked out.
There's no queen on there though, right?
I don't see a queen at all.
So this frame is just
It
going to
doesn't
be...
even look like one where she'd be at.
I do see the entire hive out swarming around you.
Oh, there's plenty that are out. Yes.
How many bees are in this? 30,000
We're
something?
probably looking at 40, 50,000 bees
Ooh, doggy.
all together. You're checking out. You're not seeing
There's
the
nothing
queen,
there.
right? Yeah, she's definitely below. These are frames that we put in. Oh, look, supercell. These are frames that we put in after we did the harvest, and we did it wrong. So live and learn. These are supercells, or actually, they're not supercells. These are just comb. They're not building on these. They're building on the edges instead.
Yeah, they're building something.
So we're taking these out because we didn't do it right before. No queen, right? Oh, that's nice comb though.
They're building honeycomb here.
Oh, gee, I got my gloved finger right in the middle of the best part.
It's all right. We can read. We can still show you.
I'll have to edit that.
The girls are working hard here. They're trying to build out these frames, but what they've done is build out.
Yes, Jill,
Look at
you're
that.
close enough, thank you. The bees are starting
They're
to
not
get...
going anywhere. They're all staying right here. They're actually building honeycomb. That's pretty cool. We'll let them clean these up.
Fascinating.
We got enough room for,
Oh, look at that comb. Beautiful girls. But we're taking it away from you. I'm sorry.
they're making it
Look at that.
from the bottom.
It's a very odd little comb. Still looking for a queen with her long black thorax. But she's going to be a brood frame. She's not going to be in here. Yeah. But that is a beautiful comb. That's what we want them to build upstairs in the super to store honey on the wire frames. And then we can cut that out and put it in the jar of honey, supplying our friends and family and patrons with honeycomb.
And that means you subscribers.
Now, since
Not much activity here at all.
since I can have my glove, leave it, stay there. No, I want the camera. Since you don't want to go into the hive, I do. All our bees are still into the brood box, into the brood chamber here. And this is where 50,000 bees is. John, you should come look. You're okay. Nobody's
You're
going to
right.
get you. They don't want you. Come here. Come look into this box. Most of our bees are on that frame, and we're actually looking for our queen. Do we see her?
Nope.
Oh my God, no, we don't. We have to start pulling those frames.
I see
So,
the comb on the side of the wall.
see
there.
that's all the. They're not supposed to do it on the side. I'll have to clean that off.
We
There's our girls, and there's some comb they're building on the side.
this is nothing compared to
So
when we
Brad's
opened
going
up
to take
spot.
this box off. John will give you back the camera. And I'm going to go back over and empty this super into this new box.
Support your local union.
Now the fun begins.
Now there's probably going to be some bees in both our areas, but we're going to confuse them.
I think, yeah, like I said, we'll probably smoke it, but maybe not.
I'm not ready to smoke anything. They're fine over here.
Here's where we definitely got to keep an eye out for the queen. We'll have this bunch them off there.
Oh, okay, let me help you out here to get the frames loose, because these have not been loosened in a long time.
Now that I'm not tripping over your garden light
You're
here.
all right.
I know, girls. I know you're not happy. I get that.
Alright, I got first 3 loose.
They are just all
Number 4 is
over the
loose.
place.
Brad, I'd go into number 4 first. That's the most active.
I've got to get in there, but they're not happy. Right now. They're not happy with me right now.
Well,
No, they're not.
there's no going back now.
No, we're in it. Let's do it.
They're talking this one.
I'm talking the center 2 frames is where you want to
That's what I'm
start.
working on, but they've got it so soft up here. I can't.
Are you doing this to get them loose? And the last 2 came loose together. Boy, that sap is really
Where's the tool?
awesome. In the box over here.
This will be the fun part, John. There'll be a lot of bees now.
Now is when it's a little weird.
This one's called I Love You.
Alright, okay, look where all the girls are. Everything seems to be in the center, and I believe,
First two.
yeah, let's, watch out, Biggs. Watch out. Here, go for this one, Brad.
One has to come out. Once we're sure the queen's not there, so we manipulate the rest of them. Okay, I'm ready. Coming out.
Straight up, baby, straight up. Woo, girlies. Good morning, ladies.
Like it's all worker bees on this side.
I am still staring, so hold on.
Two.
Looking for our queen is what we're after. Alright, I don't see her on this other side. are full though. These girls want some more brood space. You're gonna find that, queen love.
The barrage factor is noticeable.
The what?
The barrage factor.
Garage.
Alright, I don't see her.
Okay.
Gotta be set off somewhere. Why am I set right there?
Because no, don't confuse them. No, please don't confuse them. Which way did she go in? I think you should put her back.
Honey,
Then put her on the side, right here. We have to know that this frame, where that frame was. That's not safe. We don't think we can have.
well, we're not moving around. I guess we can put it back in, but I really don't want to do that.
We'll take that one out and I'll put this one back.
Ah, one with Cheeto feet.
You're touching me in the back. Watch out, girls. This is why it would be easier to not have gloved hands so that you can do this gently.
These could be clumped up in the bottom of some of these groups.
Oh, baby.
Put them off.
I don't like that black coloring. Are you looking at this?
I'm sorry, baby, but I don't see it. I can put that back in there.
I was going to hand pick that
I
one.
gotta put it.
Don't give it to me yet. I have it.
You got them in the right position. Now, I haven't moved this one, right? I
That's
haven't
the
moved
next
that
one you're going to. This one's got, that one's got some black on it too. Oh, Bradley, please don't drop that.
Ow, got me. Shit, they're getting pissed now. One more sting and I shall retreat.
You've been stung?
Yes,
Through where?
on my finger.
Oh.
Okay.
Got it. I have it.
I don't know, baby. I still got this one to do. After that, I don't know if we're gonna find it.
Okay, you're starting to sound negative. Where are you going? Are you going the wrong way?
No, I was gonna go where I thought the bead.
That's honey. That's all honey. That's capped on this side. Put that one back. She's not on that frame. Wait. Let me put this one back first. Watch out, girl. Move this up.
Alright, I guess the edge.
I know. Alright, I'm moving over to the honey.
You've been out here too long. Smoke.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em. I could use some smoke.
They need to be smoked, please. I got stung in the butt.
Girl, back up.
Maybe smoke me, Jill. Or am I too far away?
Let me smack my cameraman.
They're swarming. Does that mean I'm supposed to come closer and actually see what you're doing?
We shake the bees off.
Not yet.
Off the thinking one. Back into the hive.
All right, girls. All right, these are all honey frames. They're capped. This is all capped honey. Some of it's not capped over here. You would never harvest that because it's not all capped. But this is their food for the winter, so I'm putting it back into their second brood box here. Otherwise known as brood 2.
Don't shoot me, I'm just the piano player.
These are the frames that we harvested the honey from and allowed them to clean up and rebuild the comb. And we actually, these were harvested, and there's actually more honey back in them. So, and they cleaned up the frames and re-combed them. I could feel the patch of bees going past me.
that.
Yes.
Interesting. I was just doing an occultant research about the theft of fire, or the theft of the golden, basically. And this is kind of like the same thing, like what we're doing to the insects. Stealing their fire, stealing their honey, their gold,
And we're not stealing.
their life.
Today we're helping them to survive through winter in case there's not a right behind you. Coming at you.
Feet don't fail me now.
These are just rebuilt. Oh, there is a little bit of honey in this one. I'm carrying two at a time because they've kind of stuck them together. And I'm going to let them keep them that way. Now, in some of this comb, yes, in some of this comb, they will use for brood. And what they already have honey in, they'll continue to stow honey in. That's correct.
Are we going to leave this out here for right now?
Probably just let them calm down. Could I have my...
You,
As you get closer to the end, I notice they're calming down considerably.
Yeah, I need my...
But towards the middle part of it all there was when it was really starting to get very intense.
Can you hold this, Brad, please?
I was thinking we're putting it in the wrong root box.
No, we're not.
Tell.
It doesn't have the observatory anymore.
No, there's no observatory in the fruit box. That's only in the super.
When we put morning supers on, they're not going to be.
I know, we're not going to have observation blocks unless I can convince you otherwise. I have to talk to my builder about observation windows.
It's surprising what hams they are. The same ones keep flying by my camera all the time wanting to be on film.
These are tight, Brad. I need some help.
And just so you know, they are attracted to movement. Instantaneously.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's because that's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't need 8, 9 in there. Sorry, take that. Oh, so did we put one in that didn't, that doesn't have any honey in it, right? It's just rebuilt? Alright, then, is there?
Oh, it does have honey, but it's not that. We'll leave this out for them as well.
Yes.
Well, I'll probably roll this out for now.
Yes.
Honey, do 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 do.
We're almost done. Let's spread these out equally.
Sugar, sugar.
Aw, honey, honey.
You didn't think you'd get out of a version without me doing a version of the Archie song, did you?
You should be out here playing your harmonica. Keep going.
I mean, I've been in some tough crowds before, but this is one of the toughest.
No, I'd rather have them close together. Okay, girls. Enjoy this new space.
Thank you for your love. Thank you for your attention. We'll be back on Tuesday night. Come see us. Bring your friends and bring your money.
Alright, is the bird on there right up? It's a little off. No, it's not. It's not off.
ironic that even though their hive is close to being rebuilt, they're more agitated than ever.
Alright, that's better. Alright. Ladies will enjoy that. You don't
Hi, ladies. Get out of the way.
Good night, ladies. Ladies, good night.
Now, we end up just leaving everything out here that has any remnants of them on it for several hours. We'll come back and collect later.
And they calm down.
They calm down rapidly. Yes. So we're down to winter hive. This is now just your 2 brood boxes and your roof. They can be happier in here, keep it warmer. And we'll put the super back on in the spring when we see lots of new flowering, new flora. But we'll be back again next month. Toodles.